Welcome back to Poetry and Police. Big up to my loyal subscribers. Big up to the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Alright, sometimes people, you sit down by yourself and you reflect on the life that you lived as a young person. And when you reflect on the things that you have been through, I know a lot of you people have, most of us have been through a lot of stuff in our lives. Especially when we grew up in the ghetto. Especially when we grew up in the ghetto. And the reality of things and how the ghetto shape people, how the life in the ghetto can shape a person. And a lot of us don't realize, some of us are not even aware, that most of the gangs in ghettos are basically children, picnic, kids. If you live in the Kingston 13 in the early 90s, you'd remember Ratty Gang and other gangs. And even right up until now, most of the youth them with a fire gun are young picnic boy them. A lot of them pass by the wayside. They leave the community and become a police officer, and you have to go back in there, go pick up some of them off of the street. Some of my own friends them. Yeah, man. You have been a shootout with my own friends them too. People who you and them was friends, because when you become a police officer, you are on the other side. Remember one time a shootout on the Walter, man. A man was unalived, and within minutes, because they knew it was me, everybody there at station, a black road and a ball for Mr. Brown murder for Mr. Evans, because they knew me. So it go. But you see, the ghetto is a place, if you're not strong, you will never leave out of the ghetto. Because the ghetto, you see, most people in the ghetto try to hold you back in the ghetto. Even when you leave the ghetto, you become a police officer, them still try to hold you into ghetto. That is how some people are. You see, a lot of people watch movies, but then they have never experienced things in real life. I was telling a friend that the dons don't call all the youths them and drag them into crime and violence. You know? Most of the dons them try to tell you, yo, go on to school. But some of us, as young men, we have something to prove, because we want to live the lives that we see the gangsters are living. Sometimes the gangsters don't want us to join them, and we push up on them because we want to live the same life that they're living. We want to have money in our pocket, and we want to wear desert Clarks, and we want to wear Nike here. We want to get girls. Yeah, and we start them thing there. Once a little man get a one gun, one of your brethren get a one gun, and everybody start feel up the little one gun. And a man asleep with a gun tonight, and a man asleep with it tomorrow night. And so that is how most youth get dragged into this gun thing. And the next thing, once a man threaten you, or you feel threatened by a man, and you feel so you're bad because your friend have a gun, you run go borrow a gun. And so that is how you might make the first duppy. And there's no turning back at that point in time. And when you start go out with your friend and go rob people's supermarket and store, and rob people on the street and rob people's car, that is where there's no turning back for most of us. And I have witnessed most of the youth that I grew up with in the Kingston 30 era, they are not around anymore. They are gone, dead, to be frank. They are dead, gone. Now come back. You understand me? I am glad I am still around, because I chose another path. And I remember frankly, vividly, when I was living along Bowen's Nelson Road at one point. There's a little boy named Zetty boy. This little boy tried every single day, brethren, to bring me in this gun thing, It's like the man wouldn't leave me alone. The man tried befriend me. After he befriended me, the man tried draw me them gun thing every day. He was walking around with like a dirty 38 1.38 revolver where the barrel was falling out. And the first time I remember he called me in the yard opposite to my house and said to me, show me the gun. I was, never seen that gun up close before. So I said, yeah, he was giving it to me. But I didn't take it. I said, no, sir. And he was like, yeah, idiot, take it, man. I said, no. And let me tell you something, people. He tried it about 5 more times. Telling me, you can hold it, man. You can keep it, Yeah, that is how they draw you into the gun thing. And he wasn't an older boy for me. I was older than him. But him get a one gun. A man give him a one gun for luck and him feel like he want to share it with me. He want to bring me into the fold. And that's how most youth get dragged into this gun thing. And then when you have access to a gun, people threaten you feel bad now. Because let me tell you something, people. There's a detective one time, Winston Meleda, big up yourself, said to me, a gun give you a false sense of security. Gun give you a false sense of security. When a man have a gun, him feel that he's bad now, like he can go anywhere. A lot of people never had a gun before, they will never go in certain area, but as soon as they now have a gun, they feel that, boy, me bad now, me can't go anywhere. So gun gives you a false sense of security. Gun make you feel like you're bad, most people. Let me tell you that. When you're living in the ghetto, and if you're living in the ghetto now, stay strong, brethren. Always maintain your ambition and what you want to become in life. And stop believing in a quick riches and the fast lane, because that will only drag you down in crime and violence. People, as a detective working at Hunts Bay, I have been on so much. I've investigated so much of my friends' murder. Sometimes I feel a way. I feel it to my heart, me on a scene, or me pull up on crime scene, yellow tape. It's a little youth that will grow with me. Especially when you knew that they could have done better in them life. Them went to good school. Them could have chosen another path. But you know what? To each his own. Big up man like Jagger. Big up Noel. Big up Nicky. Italian kid. You see it? Big up Italian kid. Yeah, man. Big up Bernard. And all the hit his crew. We have lost a lot of friends to crime and violence. And even sometimes when you are not a part of the crime and violence, people still draw you into it. Yeah, man. It's like to get into crime and violence in the ghetto one of the easiest thing. It's like the door is always open for you to run in. Because once you go to a man and say, boy, this, a man ready to give you a gun to go and avenge the disrespect. No man now say, yo, Bill, relax. Once you run to a man and say, yo, a man just disrespect me, a man ready to give you a gun, long time to go analyze the next man. It's like people rather you put yourself in trouble than be free. If you're not strong, you can't live a ghetto. If you're not strong in a ghetto, you must turn criminal. It's a different lifestyle. It's a lifestyle where people are very indisciplined. Most of the population. Why sometimes I have to just look back where I'm coming from and the life I lived. Like what could have happened to me. Man threatened me already for nothing at all when I was living in the ghetto. Try draw me out. They will do anything to draw you out, just to pull you in. When they see that you're not falling, they try to use violence for you to exact back violence on them. But you know what? Jobless, we have passed the worst. Trust me.